Most people don't realize that you can use Google Ads to target by income, which is a really powerful feature, especially if you're selling something that's like a higher ticket product or service. Being able to target people by their household income can be a really, really powerful feature. So let's talk about how to target by income, why you would want to do that, and all of that good stuff. So first of all, if you're running a campaign on Google Ads, if you select the campaign from the left side here, then you'll see this section in the middle that says Audiences. If you click on Audiences, then you'll see this Audiences section, and you'll have a couple of different demographics targeting options, one being household income, the other two are age and gender, which are also powerful, but we will talk about that in other videos. So with the household income, if we click over here, we can see the clicks that we've been getting from the different household income demographic categories, I guess you'd call them, right? So like the lower 50% of household incomes, the 41 to 50% household income. So this is going to be like the highest. So the top 10% of income earners is going to be this column. And this is actually where we were getting a lot of clicks from this campaign. And this is a campaign specifically for remodeling. So home remodeling is something that is like a higher income thing, right? Like people with low household incomes are typically not remodeling their home on like a regular basis. So in this situation, what we can do is optimize the ads so that we are showing ads to more people who have higher household income. Now, when you're optimizing the household income, you want to make sure that you have quite a bit of data. I mean, you can just start out with optimization of household income, but typically it's best to let the campaign run for some time. And then when you have some data, then you can go back and look and see what's performing and then use that data to optimize from there. So when you're looking at household income here, you'll see that there's two options. So clicks, and then this one is by default set to none. We're going to want to use this and go over to conversions. And now we can see, lo and behold, all of the conversions we've been getting are from people who are in the top 10% of household income earners or unknown, meaning Google doesn't necessarily know where they reside on this scale. So another thing I will say is we want to look at as much data as possible. So we're going to come back here. We're already looking at like a couple of months, but we're going to just select all time. And now we have a much more clear, accurate picture of what's happening. So this is what I was saying before. You don't want to just jump into this with no information, because there actually is a good percentage of the low income earners that are converting, right? So we're seeing some distribution here of the conversions, but just looking at the clicks and conversions isn't necessarily going to help us determine which of these is getting the best results. So for that, what I like to do is kind of adjust these a little bit. So I'll do something like cost versus cost per conversion. So we're spending a lot of money on the unknown, and it's costing about $144 per conversion. The only other category that we're spending almost equally in is the top 10% of income earners. That's costing $113 per conversion. But as we come down here, the conversions start to go down, although 31 to 40 is really high. There's been one conversion here, so that's equal. And the bottom 50, so these conversions are actually the least expensive, although we would want to know, are these actually turning into paying customers, and what's the value of those paying customers? This is service-based business, so it's not like e-commerce where we can just look at the purchase value, right? But we can then look at this data and say, okay, looks like we don't really need to be running ads in these two categories because it's not getting us, I mean, if you look at the overall conversions, 2 and 3 conversions versus like 9, right? So what we would do then, now that we know that the 31 to 40%, or yeah, 31 to 40% and 41 to 50%. So from here, if we scroll down, then we can start to see these different demographics here. So we're seeing that these were not doing so well. So right here, the 41 to 50%, we can see that it's getting 1 conversion, costing a lot. So what we could do is we can actually come over here and just exclude this from the ad group. So now it's not going to show the ads to people in this income demographic range, 41 to 50% income earners, at least on this ad group. This is on an ad group basis, so you can do this for each individual ad group, but we have essentially one ad group that's getting all the traffic. And then we saw that there was the 31 to 40. This one is also not doing so well, so we could go ahead and pause that one as well. So that's essentially how you would go through and optimize once you know what these look like and what you want to get rid of and what you want to have more of. You can not only pause the ones that are not doing well, but you can also add a bid adjustment to the ones that are doing well. So let's say this one was actually doing really well. We could say that we want to increase the bid adjustment by 50%. So instead of paying $10 per click, we're willing to pay $15 per click because it's getting us great results. So you can give Google a way to spend more in this age demographic or this income demographic, or you can exclude it entirely by just excluding it from the ad group right here. So that's basically it in terms of optimizing, setting up the income targeting in Google Ads. If there's anything you had questions about, don't hesitate to reach out. You can just drop your questions in the comments section below, and I'll be sure to get back to them there.
Look, if you're the type of person that just doesn't even want to deal with Google Ads anymore, then you can always reach out to me. My company is Missoula SEO Geek. I'll leave a link to my website down below, but we do manage Google Ads for different companies and different industries, and you can come learn about what we do, what makes us unique. You can even read some of the testimonials from some businesses that we've taken from 0 to over $1 million in revenue, like this one here, and really just see that, this is the type of thing that's going to explode your business growth. So feel free to reach out. You can always give us a call or contact us through our website, and look forward to working with you.